And may I gently say good evening, everyone. It's a delight to see everyone here this evening. Wrapped up warm. May I just say, if you are here for the first time, would you be kind enough to raise your hand for me? Wonderful, warm welcome, thank you for joining us. May I, for you, very briefly run through some of our legal and admin points, which are these. In the unlikely event that we need to evacuate the building, the fire exits are at the front of the building on both sides and at the back of the building on both sides. The other thing that we cover that some people are aware of is there is data protection legislation in the UK around the taking of photographs. Why do I mention that? We are linked to a beautiful temple in Thailand, and on occasions the staff will take photographs from the back, so you're not about to be famous. They'll be taken from the back, facing the statue of the Buddha, and the chances are you won't even notice it has happened. The other thing that we cover with a smile is whenever we go to a new venue, it is useful to know where the toilets are. May I let you know that for the ladies, it's right at the very back on this side, and for the gentlemen, it's right at the very back on this side. The other thing that we support each other with, I'm smiling over here, with a smile, is if you're carrying a phone, would you be kind enough to check it off? Because of course, if it rings during meditation and it's our own, that triggers a smile, doesn't it? The other thing to mention before we invite our teaching monk to join us is these classes are free of charge. If ever we are able to give a donation, it's of course very gratefully received and goes towards the upkeep of this beautiful temple and the running of these classes. It's entirely optional. The important thing is that each of us is here, and the classes are free of charge. What I'll do is put everything else gently to one side, except to say that we will ask our teaching monk to tell us again, for those who are new, what this represents. And for the moment, may we invite our teaching monk, Lumpy Pisit, and invite him to join us. And may we together pay respect to the Buddha by bowing 3 times. Bow. 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 And may we together pay respect to our wonderful teaching, Lumpy Pisit, by bowing 3 times. Bow. Bow. Bow.
Good evening, everyone.
This is meant to be really kind enough to let people that are know what this is about, and I will answer the door. Thank you.
Okay, all right. Good evening once again. Just as was guided by our MC Mendy, this is our, what's it called? The mother of the king. How do you call that? The latest queen. Not the previous queen, yes. She passed away last month. And as instructed by our king that he would like to ask the temple of Thailand to mourn for her by giving the pictures of her until the notice is off. So from that moment, it's still on now. So if anyone who, whether they are Thai or foreigner and would like to pay respect to her, can come for that. And so, just that. So, you got my point, right? Okay. All right, everyone. Before we start, is there anyone new tonight? We got several. Okay. Okay. The thing is, those who are regular, you know, right? So allow me to give a proper introduction, whether you are new or regular, so that way you can enjoy meditation together tonight. Since tonight is quite cold and it's rain, so I hope you are keeping yourself warm and having a good health for meditation. All right. What I am about to present are just something that is enough for you to start with, and that is introduction to the meditation. However, if you like to learn further in depth about meditation and how you experience or anything inquire, I would suggest come more often as a regular, whether on Tuesday or Thursday night. But in fact, just to be clarified, Thursday are for beginner, Tuesday for beginner, while Thursday is for intermediate. And that's the difference is longer meditation session and in-depth. Therefore, if you like to learn further in-depth, Thursday also available, but not good for beginner because sometimes they have the comment that, oh, it's too long. Anyway, at least you know how to start with. First, allow me to give you a proper clear idea about meditation that I'm about to say. Because most of the time when you have this image of the meditation in mind, you tend to think that, well, when I do the meditation, I have to do my best. I have to give it my all. When you do that, what would be the result is forced focus. Have you ever tried when you went into your class, let's say math or science class, something that you don't enjoy, and when the teachers write something down on the board, and you're just like, man, what is that? Just like that kid scratching his head on the photo. You got the idea? That it is. Well, for your information, that one, I don't know why it worked this afternoon. It doesn't work now. That's why I have to change the camera angle to this one. Yeah, in case you are wondering, okay? All right. But what is the meditation that I am about to imply today? Meditation is natural focus and attention. Something that you enjoy without forcing, without using any effort at all. Kind of like when you went into movie theater. You sit in there for 2 hours, maybe 3 hours. And when you come out, you enjoy it, you like it, you remember every detail, and you don't want to sleep, and you don't want to quit, and you want to do more and more. That is because that's a natural focus and attention. Meditation is the same. So in conclusion, meditation is not forced focus and attention. Instead, it is forced focus and attention. And how to get, it's a natural focus and attention. The question is how to get to these. Well, here's a foundation that you must gain before you start. Number one, you must be mindful. Being mindful is mean you are aware of how you feel, how you think, how you experience at all in this meditation time. What is that? Because you are relaxing too much. So that's next. Aside from mindful, you need what is called, I don't know why it doesn't work. The thing, my bad. Just talking with my staff. Okay. All right. Relaxation. What you need next is relaxation. Yeah, better. Okay. The thing is, when you are meditate, mindfulness and relaxation must always go together like a parallel. Put into this picture, may get you a better idea. If you are relaxing, but you are not mindful, what you're going to have most likely like this. This. But if you have this, without this, you're going to be like this. Like that. So that's a sign. If you don't have any of this, you're not going to progress. If you have only one of these, you're not going to progress. But you have two and balance, you're going to progress. So in a way, meditation, you need to have mindfulness and relaxation together in balance and consistent along of your practice. Always go in balance together. And as you practice further, you need to observe whether are you still in balance or not, or are you finding yourself more of what is called sometime, losing balance or not. You have to observe and then adjust to get it balanced. So in solution, you need to adjust your body and mind in order to gain yourself this balance. All right? Is something wrong? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Don't worry. My faith is still here. All right. So when you're finding yourself in balance, what you need next is you need to focus. Because sometimes when you are finding balance and you may get distraction, whether it is a noise from outside or the noise from inside, these will distracting you while you try to maintain this balance. Thus, you need to do what is called a method to help you maintain your focus and maintain your balance. The first thing that I would suggest, according to our master, is called visualization technique. You do so by visualize something simple, something that must not make you think or create emotion. Something like these neutral objects, like the sun, a full moon, a star, or the crystal ball. Choose any of these that you are prefer or familiar, something easy. Here for your information, for those who are having difficulty with visualization, most likely it's because you don't know how or do it incorrectly. Simpler is, if I ask you to imagine or you recall a hamburger, can you recall that? Can you recall nod your head, please? You know what hamburger look like? That's it. But if you have to do like, it must be Five Guys, it must be this size, it must be juicy, triple meat in there. That's not it. If I just ask hamburger, whatever image it shows in your mind, that's it. And that's how you visualize. And visualize them inside your body at the most comfortable point, or suggested by our master, around our abdomen, which is considered as the most balancing point. But anywhere that you like to start with, because meditation itself is mean focusing the mind at one single point. In case if you are meditate and you don't focus or not visualize, you most likely, that's not meditation, it's called resting. Okay? But meditation is to focus. So at the first thing, start a point of focus. So when you close your eyes, begin to meditate, start a point of focus first. So that's in here. Visualization will get you to that start. But if you somehow getting disturbed by your own thought, like for example, the teaching monkey said hamburger. Now I want to know what I'm going to go for this dinner. So on and so on with a lot of thoughts coming in. In this case, you use what is called mantra, or more like a repeating words. In our temple, our master suggests the term Samma Arahang as the mantra. Like for example, when you breathe in, Samma, when you breathe out, Arahang, Samma, Arahang, like that. In case you asking, yeah, but what does it mean? What is that? It is an old ancient language used in the time of the Lord Buddha. It's called Pali language. It is translated or loosely translated as absolute purity or the right path away from negativity. Likewise to our mind, when our mind are thinking or not focusing, it's like a stirring mind. Kind of like when you putting some kind of 3-in-1 coffee into a glass or a mug and you try to stirring them. Our mind, when we think, is like that, keep stirring. Some people even compare it like a washing machine, like that. But when it stops, you can see what's inside. Likewise, to our mind, when it becomes still, it becomes purified, and you can see what's inside the mind. That's how it's compared to with the term Samma Arahang. You got my point? But in case, oh, Venerable, I'm new to meditation. Can I use something else? Yes, your mantra is fine. For example, in here, I would say, peace in and peace out. You can choose that. Or you can use your own mantra. You can even go so far like, ini, mini, mini, mo, ini, mini, mini, mo. Either way, Choose whichever way that you like. But remember, repeat it as long as you like or until there are no more thoughts. Because this mantra to help you calm your mind and help you focus. There are nothing else with no other purpose. Okay? So in conclusion, before you begin your meditation, here is what you need to do. Number one, find your comfortable posture. The myth of meditation to the Westerner is always have in their mind is, when you meditate, you must sit on the floor so you can be like the Buddha and enlightened one. That's the myth of meditation, which in fact, not so true. Meditation, start with your comfortable posture. If you are comfortable on the floor, no problem. If you're on the chair, it's not wrong neither. Make sure you find your comfort and balance. How do you know it is balance and comfort? When you sit, you like it. You're not gonna, not like this. You enjoy and you sit still. That's the balance and comfort. Imagine when you go to your class, in the college or in high school, however you're gonna recall them. The thing is, when you sit in there and you forget about yourself, you just focus what on the board, what your teacher are presenting. That's a sign you find the comfort and balance. You got my point? From your head, the top of your head, scan on your face, your neck, your shoulder, your arms, your body, your legs, and your feet. All over, make sure that you relax. Once you find your comfort and relax, next, adjust the mind. By free your mind, get all the junks out, whether works, people, animals, French dog. Get all of those out first, because now you are here. They're not here with you. That's whatever it is unnecessary. Leave it outside for now. You are here. That means you are in this present, not the past nor the future. After you get all the junks of your head out, take a deep breath. Feel the air in your lungs. Be in the middle of your space and keep aware of your present surrounding. And that is where you are. Thus you are here in the present. Then begin to focus by feel and be with your inner peace. Visualize an object or recite the mantra, choosing both or either one, whichever way you prefer. And in case, for those who are familiar and know what to do already, can I just sit still and still aware of myself as I continue? Yes, nothing wrong. Remember, if you lose focus, you use the method to help you focus. All right, everyone? That's it for our meditation tonight. Are you ready for the meditation, everyone? Don't worry about how long, but in case if, Mandanable, I have my limits. Don't force yourself to continue to close your eyes. All you have to do is pause by open your eyes. Take a deep breath, take a little break. Once you feel better while everyone else still meditating, continue by close your eyes and sit, continue further. Okay? Here is some cooperation I would like to ask, because sometimes we have new people and those who are not familiar with the tradition we practice. Meditation itself is, I would call needing what is called silent. That silence is appreciated. You can move, but try not to make noise to disturb. If you like to use toilet, use it before you go to meditation. Because if you find your inner peace, and then I got to go, that's not good. And when you get up, it makes noise disturb others. So therefore, try to keep it down, because silence is very important for the meditation. Can you talk? I rather not. Can you make noise? It's better not. So let's just enjoy our meditation. Yeah? Okay? Are you ready for the time, everyone? Last but not least, 3 things. Number 1, make sure your mobile phone is in silent, or at least make sure it doesn't disturb anyone during the meditation. Number 2, toilets. I just warned you earlier. And number 3, if you are comfortable with your chair, you're good to go. But if you don't, there are cushions and things, an empty chair in the front. If you like to move, that's fine too. Okay? Anyone else? There's no more? All right, let's begin our meditation then. Let me bring this real quick. everyone. Now that we all check and settle, so let us begin our inner peace moment. First, I would like to invite everyone by finding yourself sitting in a most relaxed and comfortable position, free from all the tensions or discomfort. And mind, imagine yourself being alone in a place that make you feel calm, comfortable, and peaceful. Feeling as if you are the only one in this world, like you are somewhere in your own garden or on top of a mountain where you won't be disturbed by anyone or anything. Then scan your whole body. Begin to relax, starting from the top of your head. Relax down to forehead, eyebrows, and eyelids. No need to use your eyes, simply close them down to disconnect from any distraction should they arise. And smile onto yourself, opening the path of joy and content into the mind. The mind that is happy is the most suitable for the meditation. Making your face become soft as you continue to relax further down from the neck to shoulder, back, body, arms, forearms, all the way to the tips of your hands. Continue further from your abdomen down to your legs and knees, all the way to your feet. Adjusting yourself properly so you may feel content. You should feel like yourself, your body is light, empty, or transparent, like you are blended in with the atmosphere in this meditation hall. Feeling content and be with the present as you are here at this moment. Now moving on to adjust the mind. Begin by take a deep breath. Slowly breathing out. Bring back your mind your awareness and gently rest it inside at any point within your body where you feel familiar or comfortable to focus or rest the mind. Gently rest the mind inside like a feather moving down, softly touch on the surface of water inside. As you begin to feel and observe the mind, keep it there and stay. There is no need to force or strain the mind by pushing yourself to stay, to still, or to stop thinking. Let it there when you feel or imagine. At that point within it where you would focus inside. If you feel just right and balanced, very comfortable, continue on. But if you feel distracted or the mind is wandering outside of your body, in this case, lightly imagine the sun at the point where you rest the mind. You may keep visualize if you like, but if you feel just right, you may let it go. But if you lose your focus again, you may reimagine the sun back at any time as you like. But should your thought arise, disturb your inner peace, recite the mantra continuously, slowly at your own pace, to calm your mind and help you focus inside. You may use your own mantra or the following mantra taught by our Master. Peace in, peace out, or Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. Continue until the mind has calmed down or the sound of your mantra disappear, which is the sign that your mind come to a standstill inside. So along your progress, maintain mindfulness and relaxation. You may adjust and adapt the method, are not fixed or required. Just a way of the method that help you focus the mind. So let us continue in silence for a little while until the appropriate time. May everyone find your inner peace tonight in this meditation session. continue resting inside. So tonight, after the meditation, you can be with inner peace and stay mindful. Now slowly and gently open your eyes. Welcome back, everyone. Let's stretch and move your body for a few moments, since we have not moved it for about 30 minutes. So, may I ask, how are you feeling for the time being? Did you feel somehow feeling calm, still, and peaceful at this moment? Is it better than before you come here? Did you feel like your body disappear? Feeling like time went by so fast, you don't even worry about your body at all. If you do, that's because you find a balance. Remember that feeling. But the thing is, you need to recall how did you get that. So I'll give you 1 minute to recall how did you get to that experience. Okay? So next time you can repeat it. If you don't recall, next time you come to meditate, it's gonna be the same thing. You start over again. You're gonna have to find a way how to get that again. But if you already know what to do, it's easier than before then. Last but not least, did you feel kind of like you don't want to quit meditation, just want to continue? If you do, that's the balance that you achieve. The thing is, you need to do more often so it can be with you all the time. All right? That is why meditation is require what is called consistency and correct practice. If you just do it wrong, it's just going to be consistent but wrong. So you never get your goal at all. That is why it needs to be right and consistent. Okay? All right. Now do you like the feeling like this, that you feel calm and peaceful? Yes or no? Silent, I don't know. Okay. All right. All right. Here, something that I like to compare with it. Supposedly, this is the feeling that you like. How about you compare it when you get a present or you buy something that you like? You've been wanting it for a long time and you are finally able to get it. Isn't that what it's called happiness? I'm happy I get what I want. Here's something I like to share you with that is called the 4 kinds of happiness that a household or a single person can gain. Let's take a look. Okay. In these 4 kinds of happiness, it is the common one that people can get. And it is what everyone wants. I mean, a family man, a householder, a single person. That is what the happiness that one can achieve. The most of it. There are no more than this. First, what is called the happiness of ownership. In other words, you own something, you have it. For example, money, a car, a house, a motorcycle, a computer. Whatever you may recall that you can own it, that is called the happiness of ownership. When you own it, you like it because you have it. But when you don't have it, you want it. But once you have it, you're happy with it. But the thing is, it's only temporary. as time goes, you're looking for something new. This is the happiness of ownership. It won't last, but it feels good to have it. Are you agree with me? If you do not, you hate. Okay. Next, the second kind of happiness that one can gain is the happiness of enjoyment or spending or using it. If you own your money, if you own a house, you own a car, use it. That is the happiness of enjoyment. So if you have money, shopping. Black Friday is good. Christmas Eve is good. So shopping. That is the happiness of spending. Who doesn't feel good when you spend? Yeah, but I don't have enough. Let's say you have enough. So you just keep spending. This is the enjoyment or the happiness of one can spend. But it's better than this. It's the third kind of happiness. One may not realize, but if you reflecting on it, you maybe agree with me. If you do, nod your head. It is called the happiness of freedom from debt. When you want something, if you don't have enough money, what you do? A credit card. I'm lucky I don't have credit card because I don't have any credit, so they won't issue any. I remember when I went to the bank and they asked me, "What's your income?" £200. And the whole year is £2,400. I'm sorry, you don't have enough credit to get it. So I cannot use debit card. So I cannot spend much. So I don't have any debt. But if you want to have a house, you want to have a car, you don't have enough. So you have to mortgage, loan, whatever you're going to get in order to get what you want. And then when you have that, you have to pay. And when you pay, yes, when you get paid from your work, yes, all the income has to go, whether it's an electric bill, phone bill, whatever you have to pay, that's the debt you have to pay. But once you pay it off, you're feeling, I'm free, isn't it? That's the freeing of debt, that freedom from debt that you can have, which is better than anything when you are spending or owning. But it's better than that. The better happiness than these three that mentioned are these following. One may not realize, but it is something that if you reflect on it, you maybe agree with me, and that is called happiness of blamelessness. In other words, you have something, you own something, you do something, you say something. Whatever you are doing, there are no one criticize, no one say bad thing about you, and you feel happy about it. In other words, do a work or do something or say something that you're living. No one criticize, but only praise and make you happy. That's happiness that most people aiming for. Thus, the four kinds of happiness are these following. Happiness of ownership, happiness of enjoyment or spending, happiness of freedom from debt, and happiness of blamelessness. Number 1, number 2, and number 3 in this respective color: blue, light blue, dark blue, and green. All of these, when you have it, you don't want anyone to blame or jealous or criticize anything at all. These are the four kinds of happiness that most people can gain. Whether you are a family man, a single man, a householder. But there are better kind of happiness than these four. What is that? The happiness of not having anything. Happiness of inner peace that you just did today, this evening. 30 minutes, I'm asking, are you feel calm and peaceful? You agree? Do you like it? Some of you, yes. You want it more? Yes. That's the happiness of not owning anything, not doing anything, not saying anything. The freedom from all of this responsibility, the freedom of attachment. That's the happiness you can gain. And simply doing so by just being still. So you can choose which kind of happiness that you are aiming for. If you want to have something, work for it. If you want to use or spending it, you have to get money first. If you want to be free from debt, not owning anything. And blamelessness is you don't have to do anything that make people criticize. So which kind of happiness are you aiming for? I think you can have that your own answer now. Last but not least, the tip from our master that I like to share with before we part tonight. It's quite early today, but anyway, I think it should be good because we have a long day, right? So he said here, maintain joy in your mind the whole time, irrespective of the circumstances. Be careful not to let negativity bruise your mind, and you can have job satisfaction wherever you work. So if you like it with your inner peace, keep it there with positive. So wherever you go, whatever you do, it won't be effect, and you can find inner peace and happiness everywhere. All right, everyone. That's just like to leave you with for food for thought tonight. However, just want to remind that for those of you who have not seen the sign when you came in, the thing is our last class will be on December 11th, and we will resume again next year, right after New Year. Not right after, maybe January, maybe 14. I'm not 11. 30, okay. So check out with the sign. That way you can, know. Some people calling in that is there a meditation class? Yes, we always have. But the thing is, here we have the holiday season. So just want to keep you in mind that we are closed. But the thing is, can I still come and meditate? Yes, but come at the right time, 7 to 8:30. Okay, all right, everyone. Hopefully you enjoy your time with us and come back again next week, which is they're still open until December 11. But for those who enjoy, but sometimes you cannot come all the time, we also provide you what is called online meditation. I do so on these following perspectively. Number one, on my Facebook called Great Teaching Monk Good Q&A, or you can do so on my record on YouTube channel. If you don't have YouTube Premium, be ready for the advertisement. I don't get anything out of that, but they put it in there. So, same channel, same name, Great Teaching Monk. And this is the online activity. Sunday at 7 p.m. on Facebook, Wednesday at 7:15. But Tuesday and Thursday we broadcast on our YouTube channel at our temple, Wat Dhammakaya, London. You can check on that if you like. Or you can join us on Zoom, which is across Europe on Saturday at 7 p.m. as well. And that's it for our online activity in case you are interested. For further information, you can ask at the end on your way out. And thank you very much for your time tonight. I hope it wasn't too early for you, but hey, I think sometime I got to go home early, yes. All right, everyone, have a good night. See you again next time.
Thank you so much. When you and forward, there is respect to our teaching on right bowing 3 times. Bow. Bow. Bow.
I just recall, I forgot to tell you the story. Do you have time?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. I just realized I forgot something. All right. The thing is, this is the true story happened to our supporter. I never know him, but I am his friend on Facebook. What happened is, I learned of his story. He's rich, successful, have a good family with two boys and girls. Good, warming family. He get to travel to China, Japan, anywhere in Europe. That's how successful he is. But the thing is, did anyone know that he about to kill himself by using a gun. He bought a gun to shoot himself because when he started his business, he have a lot of debts. And when the economic is crashed in Thailand, and also worse is COVID, cannot make any money, no one investing, so he cannot do anything, but he has to pay the debt, and he don't know how to get in money, so he been having difficulty with his life, big time. And then one day, someone told him to go meet a monk, and that monk just happened to be very good and nice to him. He said, "Do you believe me or not? No choice. Don't have anything to do. Here, from now on, 7 days. From now, 7 days. Don't do anything. Don't go anywhere, but meditate. When you are not sit and cross leg, closing eye, meditate. You turn on the chanting video, keeping your mind focused and calm. Can you do that much 7 days? While you eat, turn it on. When you not eat, meditate. Do that 7 days. No choice." And what happened? After 7 days, things get better. People begin to come to invest in this crucial time economics. But he survived, and now he becomes successful, have a happy family. But if you choose the wrong choice, who knows what could happen? But the thing is, sometimes when we're looking for a way to find happiness, we tend to forget that it's just right here. We just look outside. So now you know how to do it, where to find it. That's your choice. And the happiness that you can gain, you already experienced that. All right, come back again next time too, okay? All right, that's a good story, isn't it? All right.
Kneeling together, face back to the Buddha. Bye-bye. Stop. 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 You're very welcome to have a word or two to monk before you go. And just to gently reiterate, next week is the last week for teaching classes. And 13th of January is when we start.